Okay, so this is KSQL Tutorial Series Part 2. We will go through these points and also do corresponding hands-on exercise. So let's start with the first point, like what is stream in KSQL. Okay, so first point is stream is unbounded. It means there is no limit of messages or records. We can get unlimited number of events or messages. Second point, if we talk about a particular domain, let's say one Twitter account, stream will show all the tweets associated with that account. So this is what we are saying. It contains each and every event associated with that particular domain or account or server. For any event in the world, it will show the full history. And the third point, event arrive constantly and they are independent. You can process them independently or you can process them in groups. And all these events are immutable. They are just the inserts. You cannot update them. And some of the examples are click streams, in logs, and also sales transactions. Okay, so this is the agenda for today. And out of this, we are already done now about stream understanding, like what is stream in KSQL. So I will just mark it as done. Okay, and now I will move to second part, that is basically creation of stream. So we will see two main ways of creating stream in KSQL. The first way is creating a stream from Kafka topic, and second is creating a stream from another stream. So we will first start with this, create a stream from Kafka topic. So for this, actually there are some sub steps that we have to follow. The first is we will create Kafka topic. Okay, so that is the first point, like creation of the Kafka topic. So if you see, I have opened two terminals here. One is KSQL, where my KSQL CLI is already launched and waiting for inputs from my side. And second is this terminal where I will be directly accessing Kafka broker and will be using a CLI for creating Kafka topics and also producing records by using the producer CLI. Okay, so let's get started. So let me first create Kafka topic. I'm already in the bin directory and I'm using Confluent 5.4 for information. So let's start with Kafka topic creation. Hyphen create, and we will give Juki or the local host. My Zookeeper default port is 2181 because I'm using local VM, so everything is same for me. Zookeeper, broker, all are installed on one machine only, and I am giving a replication factor of 1 for my topic. And if you see, let's give partitions as 1, and I will name my topic as customer. Okay, so let's create it now. Okay, so my Kafka topic is created. The name is customer. So let me just list it down with the same CLI command, Kafka topics. And this time in place of create, I have to use list. So it is list hyphen Zookeeper and same address of the Zookeeper. I will give 2181. the port. Okay, so I can see the customer topic is already available now. Now my topic is ready. Now we will produce some data to this topic. So for that we will use console producer for writing data into Kafka topic. Okay, so let me start Kafka console. uh, Sorry, producer. Then here we will specify broker list, and since I have this infra on my local machine, Kafka infra, so I will specify localhost, and this is the default port for my broker. And now topic name. So we created this topic customers, so we will write data in this topic. Okay, so let me launch it. Okay, so my producer is ready to take the input from my side. So let me give some input, give customer name and corresponding country. So it's a simple CSV input that we are giving. Okay, one more, Joy, F1, UK. Okay, so for now we will give these two records only. Okay, so now it's time to move to KSQL CLI. So here on CLI, if you want to see the topic, you can list down show topics. So our customer topic is already there. Okay, note down our points. So create Kafka topic, this is done. Now the second is produce records in the topic. We inserted or produced two records, so that is also done. Now third is create stream in KSQL CLI. So this is in progress. So in the show streams, we can see if there is any existing stream available. So we have this stream, that is KSQL processing log, and this is the default stream. Whenever you install KSQL, you will find this stream available on the server. Now it's time to create our stream for the topic that we created. Okay, so we will create it like create stream, and I will name it as customer, and in the schema I will have one column named as name, and the type is varchar. Another column is country, and this column also we will specify varchar. And then in the with clause we specify two important property. One is the name of Kafka topic on which you want to create this stream, so we know like we created this customer topic. And the second property is value underscore format. So this property is basically tells about the data format in the topic. Okay, so since we inserted a CSV data in our topic, so that is the reason I have given delimited here. We can have, I mean, multiple options are available. If you want to insert JSON records, you can have JSON as value format. For Avro, you can have Avro data here. Okay, so now it's time to create the stream. Okay, so our stream is created. So if you want to see, you can see it in the list of streams. So our stream is there. Okay, so let me go and mark it as complete. So our stream is also created. Now fourth is query the stream. Okay, So people who are familiar with SQL, for them actually it's very easy to understand. Okay, so we will just perform a select operation and on this stream customer and check. Okay, so you can see we have got this error. So I will explain later point of time like why we got this error and why we need to specify this emit changes here. So this is the new thing that came into Confluent 5.4 version. Until 5.3 we didn't have to specify this emit change property. So knowingly I basically did not include this emit change first time, because I just wanted to show you that this is a mandatory thing in the KSQL 5. I mean Confluent 5.4. We'll create a separate video explaining like what is push query, what is pull query. So for now we will just specify that emit changes. Okay, so for now you guys can just understand that from version 5.4 onwards, if you want to run push queries, that was default until 5.3, but if you want to run push queries from 5.4 onwards, you need to specify this emit changes. Okay, the stream has started basically, but I cannot see any data. So reason is it will show only the latest value. Whatever I will insert now, it will show that only. But what if you want to see the old records only, the records which are already inserted in the topic? If you want to see those, so for that now we will talk about one important property, that is, okay, so that property is basically set auto offset dot reset. It is like say it is the same property that we specify in our consumer code, normal Java consumer for offset reset, and this is how we write it in. This is the way of writing in KSQL. So this is very important property, because sometimes everything is working fine, but we don't see the data. So in that case, you can just try this. This can be like one of the reasons why you are not able to see the data from your stream or right. Okay, so let's give this property. Okay, I made a typo mistake. Let me. Okay, so now it is changed from auto offset to earliest. Okay, the property is set to now uh, earliest. So now if I run the same command, I can see the data. Okay, so this is how my data looks like when I query my stream, customer stream. So these two columns are added by default, because if you see we just inserted two records first, and also our data has only two columns. One is name and country, but here these are the default columns. The first column is row time, that is basically the message time stamp, and this is the row key. For particular records, if we specify the key, that will come here, because we didn't specify key option in our stream. That is the reason it is coming here as null. Okay, so now we will insert few more records and see how they are reflected here. Okay, so I will just again go to my producer console and will just write some records shoe, and I will give here countries HK, and you can see this, it is reflected here in my stream output. Okay, and take one more input, Tom US, and again I will give Donald and country is HK. Ray, I will give IN, and you can see records are all the records whatever I am inserting or producing in the customer topic, they are coming into my stream directly. Okay. Okay, so this part is done now. Like we are able to create the stream from a topic, and also we are able to query the records also. So now we will move to create a stream from other stream step. So this is very simple. We already have one stream available with us. So now we will see how I can create a derived stream from that stream. Okay, so let me just go here and terminate this query. Okay, so let's see one more time how many streams we have. So we have our customer stream available, so we will create the derived stream now that will be created on top of this customer stream. Okay, so syntax for that is create stream, and I will name it customer underscore derived edge. We have to use create stream name and edge, and then we can specify the select statement whatever the filter criteria, or if you want to select the particular column from the input stream, that also we can do. Okay, so I will just take one column, edge select name column. I will just take name column from my underlying stream, that is customer. So create stream customer derived edge select name from customer, and let's make it for country HK. Okay, so now what we are saying, that from underlying stream or main stream, that is a customer stream, we can call it as base stream also. From base stream, just give us the name column, and only for the HK, where the country code is HK, for those records just give us the name column. So our customer derived will have only one column, and that column will have only the customers which belong to country code HK. Okay, so let's create it. Okay, so this stream is created now. So we can see the message like stream created and created by query. So since it was created by this query, that is the reason you are getting this uh, message here like with this query ID. Okay, so we will just check now. So streams. Okay, so our derived stream is also there in the list. Okay, so now let's go to queries. Like whenever you create derived streams, basically you create the persistent queries. So if you want to just list down what all queries are running in your KSQL cluster, you can do this with the show queries statement. Okay, so you can see like we have like three columns here. First is query ID. One unique ID is specified to each query running in the KSQL server, underlying topic, and also a string, means what query you are running to create that string. Okay, so this is the basically concept of queries. Okay, so now let's query the derived stream. So select a star from customer underscore derived, and again you have to specify, don't forget to give emit changes because we are running the push queries. Some typo I made, so let me just correct that. Derived, I did derived. Okay, so let's not an issue. Okay, so let's do it now. Okay, so you can see here we have only one column from the data, that is the name, and corresponding they are corresponding to HK. So if you want to validate, we can validate. So for HK we inserted two records. One is Sue, and second is Donald. So same should be here. So you can see Sue and Donald both are here. And as I said, these are the default columns. So which will be available in all the streams that you create. Okay. So this is basically the concept of derived stream or creating stream on top of base stream. So I will mark as done. Now we will go to this limit clause. So for SQL people, I mean they must be knowing the concept of limit. So suppose let me query my base stream. Select star from customer emit changes. Okay, so you can see like I'm getting 1 2 3 6 records here. So okay, so if you want to limit the number of rows in the output, that you can do with the limit clause. Okay, so let me close it and again modify my query. I will give it limit 2, so it should give me 2 records. Okay, so okay, so as you can see, it produced just 2 records, and also query got terminated automatically, because what I said, I instructed my query to just return 2 records. Okay, so that is the use of limit clause. Okay, so I will mark this limit also as done. Now we will go to the next very important uh, point, that is how to check the metadata of streams. So this you can see, like, like I can see the list of streams with this, but if you want to see the schema of your stream, so just to check the schema, what you can you can do describe customer. Okay, so as you can see in the output, it is telling me in the field and corresponding data type. So row time and row key are default field, so it will just put the system generated data type. And also these are my data fields name. If you remember, I gave varchar there, and for country also I specified varchar. Okay, so this is what we get when you run this describe stream command. But if this information is not sufficient for you to analyze the streams metadata, or if you want to explore more, then there is one more command to check the metadata, that is describe extended and then customer. Now you can see, so with describe we just got this portion, but describe extended we have got I mean some more information. So that is what is the key field, the format of that field, timestamp field, value format, and the underlying topic. This, and also what is the how many partitions are available in the topic, and what is the replication factor. That information also you can see with the describe extended, and it will also give you the list of queries which are reading from this stream. Okay, so as you can I mean if you remember, we created customer underscore derived stream, right, and where we use this query, so it is showing us this part also. Okay, and also it will tell us consumed total number of consumed messages and bytes. So all those stats are available here. So this is very valuable information, because if you are not sure, right, for this stream, I mean if there is any query associated or not, So for that you can use this. Okay, so this part is also done. Now we have seen like how we can check the metadata of a particular stream. Now we will move to the fifth point, that is drop stream, and how we can terminate the corresponding query. Okay, so let's go and list down my streams. So these are the streams which I created. Now I will just try to drop this stream. Drop stream customer underscore DERVIED. This is the command. So this is the command, drop stream and the stream name that I have to specify, that I will give with the semicolon. Let's run it. Okay, so this is asking me to terminate this query. So before dropping any stream, we need to make sure all associated queries should be terminated. Okay, so for that we have this command terminate, and then you can just take it and okay, so my query is terminated now, and now I will try to drop my stream again. Okay, so you can see my customer underscore derived stream is dropped now. If you want to check by listing, that also you can, sorry, so streams. Okay, so you can see my corresponding so you can see my customer underscore derived stream is dropped now. So if you want to drop your customer stream, that also you can drop stream customer, that also you can drop. Okay, so you can see the customer stream is also dropped. It didn't ask us to terminate any query because no query is associated with this. Okay, okay, this part is also done. Okay, so now we have fair understanding like what is stream. We know two ways of creating the stream. The first is how we can create it from topic, and then how to create the derived stream. We know the use of limit clause, the streams, and also if you want to see the metadata, that also you can see. And also at last, if you want to drop a stream, and that also we saw in our hands-on exercise. So I hope you like this video. Thank you.